Today's lesson is on how to play the Christmas song, Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire. And everybody wants to play it. It's difficult for many people to learn and memorize because it's actually in 6 different keys. So even if you think you're playing in C, it's going to go to 5 other keys. If you play it in C, you're going to end up playing in C, F, E, E flat, D, and G. And it's also a 2-5-1 tune. So you're going to need to know the progression. So here's our scale: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So 2-5-1 means you play the 2 chord, and then the 5 chord, and then the 1 chord. Now we're presupposing that you've learned all of your chords and that you are into 7th chords enough. So what we're going to talk about is using the 2 minor 7, 5 7, 1 major 7 basic voicing, which you have there in the text that goes along with this. All right, first of all, we need to learn the 2-5-1. And what you see on the page there is you see D minor 7, G7, C major 7. So that's the 2-5-1 in C major. And you'll see there's a red arrow on each key that has to be played in the Christmas song. Now, to practice this, you're going to take your left hand, and the 3rd chord is the key. So you see the 3rd chord is a C. So I'm going to put my left hand in C. Then the exercise goes down by whole steps. B flat, then A flat, then G flat, then E, excuse me, then D. Then you're back where you started. And then the next half of the page is in the key of B, A, G, F, E flat, and D flat. Okay, so you need to know that, and you're going to practice putting your left hand in the key position, which means you'll be playing 2 with your 4th finger. 2, 5, 1, go to B flat. 2, 5, 1, go to A flat. 2, 5, 1, and so on. Now your right hand is going to look different. This hand looks like it's in C. This hand looks like it's in D minor. But this is your D minor 7 chord, built off the 2nd under the scale. And when you play 2-5-1, it's very easy to just play this 2 minor 7, drop the top 2 notes, and you get the dominant 7, the 5-7. Drop your bottom 2 notes, and you get the major 7. Alright, so we're going to, this hand's in C, and we go 2 minor 7, drop the top 2, 5-7, drop the bottom 2, C major 7. Alright, now I go to the B flat position. My right hand does nothing but lower the 3rd and the 7th. Then I play C minor 7, drop your top 2, F7, B flat major. Then I move to A flat, drop the 3rd and the 7th, B flat minor, E flat 7, A flat major 7. Alright, now we're going to move to G flat, drop the 3rd and the 7th, A flat minor, D flat 7, G flat major. Drop the 3rd and the 7th, move to E, F sharp minor, B7, E major, move down to D, drop the 3rd and the 7th, E minor 7, A7, D major 7. Then the second half of the page is showing you 2-5-1 in starting in B major. C sharp minor 7, F sharp dominant, B major 7. Move to A, drop the 3rd and the 7th, B minor 7, E minor 7, A major 7. Go to G, drop the 3rd and the 7th, A minor 7, D7, G major 7. Go to F, drop the 3rd and the 7th, G minor 7, C7, F major 7. Go to E flat, drop the 3rd and the 7th, F minor, B flat, E flat. And one more, you go to D flat, drop your 3rd and your 7th, E flat minor, A flat 7, D flat major. So you want to actually learn those keys so that you can go D minor, G7, C major, do ba da and D to C minor, F7, B flat major, do da da, B flat minor, E flat, A flat, ba da and da, and so on. So you want to be able to do it that well. But looking at the keys that you need in the Christmas song, you need the key of C, you need the key of E, which is going to be F sharp minor, B7, E major. You need the key of D, which is E minor, A7, D. You need the key of G, which is, I'm sorry, that was wrong, E minor, A7, D major. You need the key of G, which is A minor, D7, G major, and the key of F, G minor, C7, F major, and the key of E flat, F minor, B flat 7, E flat major. All right, so you can learn just those, and you want to learn them two ways. One is, like I was just playing it, with the root in the left hand and the chords in the right hand. The other way you're going to want to learn it is be able to play 2, 5, 1 in the left hand by itself, because that's how you're going to start off on the tune. But to do that, it's going to be a little harder to see it. When we're doing this, we can see what key we're in. So when I'm practicing it this way, I would go over and go D, G, C. Let me get too low down here to see it. So I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to go C minor, F7, B flat major, until you can really see that. All right, now we do have advanced voicing on that, which is to give you, let's do it here, minor 7 and a 13 and a major 9. So here's a D minor 9, then you're going to drop just this top finger, a half step, there's your G13, and here's your, then everything moves down, C major 9. So on the minor 9, you're building off the third, so you actually have an F major 7 over the D. That gives you your ninth. When I drop this note, a half step, I now have a 7th, a 9th, a 3rd, and a 6th. So that's my 13th on the dominant. Then you come back here and you're going to start off the 3rd of the chord, and you get the major 9. So on the minor 9, you actually have an F major 7 up here. On the major 9, you have an E minor 7. So that's how you're going to build that. But that's going to end up going like... That's going to be your hotter sound, so on. But we're going to first start with just regular chestnuts. Whoops, sorry. All right, now, you can't see this very well, I know, because it doesn't come out very well in the video, but I've marked, in your text, I've marked the different places where there's a different key. So, and you're going to practice that part just all by itself. So right here you can see the left hand, C major 7, and here's your 2, 5, 1, does it again, alright, and so on. Alright, so here's how it's going to go. You're going to go C, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1. Alright, now I go to the key of F, 2, 5, 1. Okay, now you do something different. Just play an F dominant, an E dominant. Then here's actually an A minor 7, then an F minor 6, then a C6, then here's our F sharp minor, B7, E major. So right there you're in the key of E major. So I actually put my right hand up here in E major so I can really see what I'm doing. So I've got and here I am in E major, so I put my right hand in E major. Alright, next one's going to be an E flat, so I'll put my right hand in E flat, and I go to my F minor 7, which is the 2 chord. F minor, B flat 7, E flat, so there's your 2, 5, and E flat. Then you're back to the key of C. Alright, we repeat that. And a real nice way to play this really is just... You don't have to do anything fancy. Here's F again, G minor, C7, F. Some different little chords, you just learn these. Here's our A minor 7, F minor 6, C6. Now I'm in E again. I'm going to be F sharp minor, B7, but instead of resolving to E major, it just jumps to E minor, which is a 2, 5 in D, but it does not resolve in D. It jumps to D minor, which is our 2, 5 in C. So right there we're going to go F sharp minor, B7, E minor, A7, D minor, G7, then here's a C major 7 and a C6 for color. Alright, now the next section is a 2, 5, 1 in F, but it's extended. Very often you'll see this sort of extension where it goes 2, 5, 2, 5, 2, 5, finally 1. Now it goes to E flat, 2, 5, 1. Here's adding a 6th. Alright, now here's 2-5 in G. But instead of playing it here, I'm going to play it right here because it's easier to reach it after the E flat. So there's A minor, D7. Then we're back to C, D minor, G7. Then here's our in key of F. F dominant, E dominant. Here's our A minor 7, F minor 6, C6. Now here we're going to hit an F sharp minor 7, and there's a good place to do one of these things. And then it goes to F7. Then we're going to play C major 7, A minor, D. So right there you're going to go, sometimes you can flat this fifth too. And then you can play like a 3 chord, 6, 2, 5, 1. And then once you've played with this enough, you can experiment with doing some of the more advanced stuff like we were doing on First Noel, where you can go, I don't have the right range here, so it doesn't quite sound right, but here you can use your then you're just going to do your F dominant, E dominant, then here's our F sharp minor.